pressure, man, I know the pressure. And my wifey is a spice like I'm David Beckham. A lot of pent-up aggression coming out of my section. OVO on me while y'all niggas was playing dress up. And I know who gon' take it far with me. They right here on call with me, they all with me.
I actually at this point would like some.
You would dip
I would
with me
dip
if I
right
had
now.
it.
I would dip.
What if I just pulled it out of my pocket?
I would.
You would dip.
I would.
Really?
I would. I have had that kind of day.
I wish I had dip.
Oh man, no.
You seem less crazy today.
Well,
That's
let me paint what happened today for you. But welcome to episode 16, everybody.
We're at episode 16.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. We're gangbusters. We're fucking hitting this thing so
Nobody
well.
wants to be on our podcast. Everybody's like,
I don't understand what the fuck that's about. But I may have gotten us a new listener. Anyway, so
really?
yeah, one of my friends.
Nice.
And she was like graduated with like a marketing degree, so hopefully she can help us market. But
I'll take the fuck out of this time.
so today I got a couple of jobs I needed to do, and I sat down in the office and I was sitting with my buddy Alec, and I saw an email he and I both got, and it was like, Alec, Dom, get on this right away. You need to call Julie, which is like the power lines people. You know, you gotta like make sure you're not gonna cut a power line before you just dig, you know, kind of shit. And we needed to do that. So he's like, yeah, call them out there, make sure the scene's okay, and then we're gonna work on it ASAP. For those of you who are not in the industry, as soon as possible.
I always say ASAP Rocky.
So do I. But no one really gets that in an email.
No, everybody's
so,
like, Rocky? Well,
yeah,
what's the deal?
right on cocky you. I don't know. But he's like, we need to get this ASAP. I'm like, ah, shit. So, like, we had to do all this to-do, call people, and, like, drop everything. And I already had stuff going that day that we needed to schedule the job for, so we had to push it all back and push the stuff around. So they have a full day, the guys I have out there, so sorry. But so it just went hectic. So I went from that to, like, okay, now you gotta go run barricades out there. So we had to drop what we were doing in the office.
Is that what Conor McGregor picked up and almost threw?
No, this was lighter.
Oh, shit.
He picked up a steel barricade.
This was a little puny plastic one.
Okay.
You know those. You know my neighborhood right now has the barricades. That's what.
Okay.
We needed. Yeah. So we picked up some of those to put them on the job site. So we had to go to Evanston, and Evanston in traffic right now from where I work is about an hour or two away.
Dude, you had to drive to Evanston?
Yeah. Luckily, I wasn't the driver. So we drive there.
You have aux cord?
Huh?
You have aux cord?
No,
You guys have to be professional?
No, I mean, no one can hear what's in the car. We were listening. He's like a real hip... the guy I was with, he was a real hip-hop dude and, like, old-school hip-hop. So we were listening to some bumping shit.
Hell yeah.
Way. And then he likes a pretty funny podcast, so we were listening to that.
Did you bring up our podcast?
I did, but I didn't go into too much detail.
That's good, though.
It's good.
Because you don't want to hype this
You don't
up
want
too
to
much.
shit. You want to shit.
Yeah, you don't want to shit on it, but you don't want to hype it up too much.
I just mentioned it. I just said, fuck, I gotta edit my podcast.
Funny, sorry to interrupt you
Yeah, no,
here,
go
but
ahead.
I've been talking to the pony girl. I've been texting her back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
And I brought up that I was like, oh, sorry. She was like, because she double texted me. She's like, why you're not responding? Because I like Dr. Phil or some shit like that. It was funny.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, no, sorry. I was recording my episode of my podcast. She's like, you have a podcast? And then she was going, she's like, you need to let me listen to it. I was like, I should have lied to her. I was
What?
like,
Why didn't you tell her? She'd find it funny.
no, because I was like, oh, we haven't posted any yet.
We have so many.
I know. We have literally 14 is uploading right now. And I told her. I was like, yeah, this is more of a hobby thing, but like,
you need to, dude. How many? You don't have to go back to CLC, right? You don't have to go back. You're done for the summer?
Yeah, for the summer.
Shit! We fucking missed our opportunity. You going back next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to print.
Oh
some
yeah,
flyers,
you're
stick
right. I
some
could do.
stuff in.
I was gonna say that dude our job, but no.
No. I've never had our job.
No.
Well, your job, but so yeah, we had to go to Evanston, and then we had to we got a text message from one of our coworkers saying, "Hey, you guys are in Evanston. I need a permit." So we stayed down in Evanston, got a permit.
What you told me from this shit is just there seems like so much shit has to go into shit. That's what I'm saying. Because construction shit, it looks like shit until it works. You know what I mean? So it's like a permit, and then you have to get some like
barricades.
yeah, and
you
like
gotta
so
get
much
it.
legal stuff goes into it. Like
Well, yeah,
that's
I mean,
crazy. I could not do that.
for some of it, you don't need a permit because it's small and inconsiderate, and like the village doesn't necessarily care. But this one was a pretty big job, so we needed one. But yeah, so he was like, I need that from Evanston. So we're like, shit. So we stayed in Evanston, and we get to the place where you pick up a permit, and there's just a sign on the door that says, "We're not here from 1 to 2."
Huh?
Okay, it's 1 o'clock. So he's like, let's go get lunch. And dude, plug time. Edzo's Burger Hut, whatever you want to call it, in Evanston.
Really?
Fire.
What kind of burger?
I got just a normal grilled burger with American cheese and garlic butter.
Garlic butter on a burger, huh?
Yeah, pickle, lettuce, tomato, the whole 9, and then I got garlic fries.
Medium rare.
It's just a grilled burger. It's not the steak. It's not like a fancy place, but it's
Fire.
amazing.
Huh.
So I downed one of those, and then we went back, and we had 2 more hours in the car going back home. And he missed an exit, so it added a couple more minutes. And then I get back to the office, and it's like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck. So I did one thing I had to do today, and then that was it, and I left. But yeah, man,
Because we weren't scheduled to record today.
we weren't. It just kind of happened.
It just kind of happened, and they were like, "I don't think I fucked up, but we'll find out tomorrow morning."
Exactly.
I was like, "Okay."
I checked everything, and I think it's fine.
Damn. So I gotta ask you a question, Damo.
Ask me that question, slut.
So I know, you're a little sister.
Why do girls call girls sluts? Like, you slut. Like,
That's
wha-
like us calling somebody a faggot. Like, if I call
No,
you a
that's
faggot?
like
No?
offensive. Like, I guess it's calling someone a dick without meaning it. But why do girls say that? It's so much worse
You're
than being
such a
called
slut. No, you
Yeah,
weren't. You
that's-
totally sucked a dick.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it escalates so quickly. Why do girls do that?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you bitch, you hoe.
Well,
you
the
slut.
language
What?
between guys and girls are just, it's all shit.
We've all
My
had one
bad.
now. I had to turn 2 phones off for this podcast.
We're, fuck, you do have 2 phones. Look at you,
I
man.
got 2 phones, one for the law and one for the Lord. Anyway, but
Um,
I got it all.
The language difference in girls and guys is just stupid different. Like, if you hear a girl talk, and then hear a guy talk, like, from, like, me and you talking right here, and then let's say 2 girls in Chicago also have a podcast, totally different.
Like, oh yeah, Becky, and the thing I was shopping, and the thing I got, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Like, my mom's always asking, like, all these questions, like, what do you guys talk about? Like, where you guys going to school next year? I'm like, Mom, we just talk about, like, fuck you. And then, like, he says, fuck you back, and then I say, faggot, and then he's like, faggot back.
It's so
That's
much
guy
editing.
talk, man. That's,
Yeah.
like, that's all it is. Like, you're not friends with somebody until you can really, truly make fun of them.
Yeah, I think you're friends with someone when you call them an asshole.
Yeah.
And, like, you, like, look at them like, asshole.
Well, because, like, I'm good at people watching. I love people watching,
Oh,
man.
God, it's so much fun.
Especially at CLC, man. It's like I people watch because there's some like girls there, and I like girls.
A lot of girls.
So
There's a lot of good-looking women in Evanston.
really,
Yeah, you might want to take a gander down there this summer with your boy, Sully.
Salute.
See what happens with Chad.
That was actually him that just texted me. He was like, "We're going to beat up tomorrow or not?" Because the UFC fights are on.
Oh, shit, is it? Oh, man.
What?
I'm not going to be able to watch it.
Why?
I gotta go to a couple dinner.
Fuck you.
I gotta go on a double date.
Fucking asshole. And you and your couple.
I gotta go to a double date to some place after work.
Is a couple at least fun?
I've never met them.
Just kidding. It's not me and
Either.
my best friend.
Either of them. I've never met either of them. I thought you were gonna slap me.
No, I was just like, I just put my arm out. Like pretending I had a girlfriend. That's what that was.
You crying?
No.
Just making sure. But yeah, I've never met either of the people I'm going out with. So I have no idea how this is gonna go.
Does your girl
And this
know
is-
them?
Yeah.
Well, they have.
Well, fucking stupid.
It's a blind double date.
We're gonna do Yankee swap with our wives when we're married, you know, just straight off.
Just start
People do that!
swingers, man.
Dude, I met someone who does that.
It's normal nowadays, man.
She's like, she's like, oh, I think she was talking about her mom. And she's like, oh, my mom really liked it because my dad and her would go to these parties and she'd wear sexy lingerie. And then, whoever picks your keys is who you fuck. I'm like, what? I sat there at the dinner table like, oh my God. Lost my mind.
So any key you get, just fuck.
Exactly. You get like, oh, a Ford Fiesta. Who's getting it up the...
Tiffany is like,
Fiesta.
Me, bitches!
Yeah, exactly. And then like, but I'm sorry, man. I'm a jealous man. I'm a jealous man, and people are like, oh, it's hot watching your wife. No, it's not.
No,
it's not. I would lose I actually thinking right now of my girlfriend kissing another man is making me hot. You know what I'm saying?
Like
no, not like angry hot. Like it's like I'm burning with anger.
Use a different word.
Yeah, it's making me agitated. That's what I'm
making you mad.
Yeah, I can't take it. Like I heard that and I was like,
dude, those parties are interesting, man.
Are you saying
not coming from experience, obviously.
But the mindset of that whole thing is extremely interesting.
Because there's so many diseases out there, man. Mm-hmm. There are so many diseases.
And how does that come up in a conversation with a fellow couple?
How does this shit get started, man?
Exactly.
How does this shit get started?
Just like you're at a book club and you're
Yeah.
like, you know what? I kind of want to fuck your husband.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to fuck yours. And
well,
then next
after
thing
chapter 3, maybe we'll see what happens. But I want to.
Do they hook up first? Like, did the wives hook up first and then they include the husband? Like, I don't understand.
Would that be weird? Like you and your pal just watching like your wives get it on. I feel like that'd just be awkward. Unless I think it would be. I don't know, man. Like I just never thought of that before. It's like high fives. Your wife has a nice vagina.
Your wife's on top of mine. No, like I don't know. The idea of I get angry when another man makes my girlfriend laugh.
Really?
Not really mad, but it's like I can make you laugh.
I've said that one time I made you laugh today. Yeah. You laughed so much harder than them.
Yeah, I've said that joke before.
Not even funny when you said it. You have a gay voice, faggot.
Exactly. It's I get defensive. I don't know why. But I heard that story and I babbled through the rest of the conversation because where do you go from that? Like, how do you even come back? And that's what what am I going to... The couple we're going out with...
remember the Jerry episode that I tagged you in, or that one little skit where it was like, Jerry
oh
Springer.
My God. Well, that's one way to go about it. But
like, where they're just like,
that's not trading wives.
I know, but like... I think you just gotta be straight up with it, because if I think it's the people that are just straight up with it are the only people that actually do it.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna just dance around.
You can't be just like, hey, come over, let's drink some wine, maybe suck your titty. Like it's like, hey, we're gonna come over and we're doing this right now.
I'm a very inexperienced person, but I had someone propose to me a 3-way, and I said,
yes,
no,
yes,
no, I can't.
Was it 2 girls? Hopefully?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't even know what are we gonna do, because I don't do home base, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I have zero experience, so I probably shouldn't even be talking about this.
But I want to hear your experience.
But I've thought about it.
With every girl I look at while I'm working out.
Fuck you. But every man has, you know what I mean?
If
you've never thought of having a 3-way.
No, that's logistically too much things going on.
You've never thought about like seeing 2 hot chicks walk past.
I don't like where this conversation's going. This is going blue. This conversation's going blue. But I haven't.
Let me talk. Your relationship, so you're gonna get in trouble.
Even
Let me
I was
talk.
single. I just didn't think of this as a possibility.
You're just trying to sound good to your girl. That's all you're trying to do right now.
Never.
See, I don't give a fuck. So. You're lying when you say that. I know you are 100%. And all the guys that listen to this podcast, you're damn right, Damo, you fucking liar. As he's texting his girlfriend right now, faggot. Alright, so the way I thought about it is a couple fears come up. Alright?
Yeah.
First one, okay, is if I'm just gonna end up watching, okay, which not even bad. It's like a win-win. So you're just like you just kind of end up watching. But what do you do when you're watching?
If you want to get a call back to like join.
Okay,
again.
well you're thinking way too deep. You're like, maybe we take them on a date. Maybe we go to a movie. Maybe this happens again, dude.
I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying. Hold on now. You're saying if you're in the mindset to do that sort of business, you don't want to go back to that sort of business? So don't you want to be invited again? So you got to be semi-good at what you're doing to be invited back again. Cause
well, dude, do 3-ways happen more than once?
Sure. why not?
So you have thought about it.
No, but I'm saying, why would you not do? I just kind of trapped myself. No, like why would? I mean, if it's on the table once, it's not gonna be on the table again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but maybe you switch roles every time.
People that say, like those like friends who hook up or like whatever, who are like it was one time. You fucking lying. If you hang out again with that person alone, come on.
See, okay, so what about this? Okay, I'm gonna go off about this. What do you do when you're watching, man? Do you cheer? Like, hey, you got it. That's her titty. Suck it. Like, I don't know what you would do.
This is getting raunchy. I think you just sit there.
Okay,
Like
so that's
club.
my first fear.
Like a strip club. By the way, near my office is a strip club.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah,
scared.
don't do those things.
Very scared.
I'm way too scared to go on those.
It's like, but it's really funny about is like it's like industrial, right? Like the area we're in, it's like industrial, brick. This weird gray brick that's like dark and no windows, and it's just like, oh,
Strip club.
yeah, exactly. It's like that sticks out.
That's where Timmy lives.
And stays there. But I think you just watch after. If you're watching, you just kind of sit there like a strip club. I mean, clearly you're not paying.
Well, see, my second fear would be being able to what do you call it? Perform where you would be satisfying both
parties.
Parties.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not good. You're not gonna get called back. So, yeah, you gotta. Well, dude.
Because if you go in the mindset saying this has got to happen again, bro, like I don't think that's a smart mindset to go into a 3-way with.
A hypothetical situation. Yes, I
Because
guess.
like, if you're thinking that far already, man, like you're not focusing on the game, and the game is life, dude. And you gotta play that game. You know what I'm saying?
How did we get on this subject?
Well, dude, like, I don't know, like we
But-
started talking about
Swingers.
people watching and swingers and.
I don't know. I heard that, and I heard it from someone who I've met. I heard this story from someone, and the person they're talking about, I've met a lot.
And invited you.
No. And I was just like,
I can tell can tell you were just like, enough of your shit, Chris, shut the fuck up.
sit over there with your damn water jug. I was out to dinner with this friend, and I'm like eating as they're talking to me because, you know, breaking conversation when you're out to dinner with two people, you have to like talk and then eat when it's not your turn to talk anymore, or otherwise your food would just fucking sit there. So it's like I was talking, and then she took over, and I went to eat, and the other person that was there, it was 3 of us, knows this other person very well, and I'm kind of new to the game.
I'm really trying to follow the story.
I'll tell you who it is later. But I'm like eating, friends. We're all friends together.
So
but
it's
they
four
know
people at a table.
It's 3 people at a table.
Okay.
I'm new to the friend group that's happening.
Okay, yeah.
These two have been friends for a very long time, and I'm eating, and they're talking, and then she goes into, you know, like when my mom used to swing with my dad, I dropped my fork, and it made a really loud noise. And I had pasta in my mouth.
You actually know this person?
Yes. And I had like a noodle hanging out, and I just look at them going, "What did you just say?" And I had to play off as if I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Not, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to seem judgy. Because I was like, what?
Because you just met the chick.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, where's my phone?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Bye, guys.
I had to like text someone. It was burning in my chest. But I just never expected that. I don't know, man. It's weird. The weirdest things happen from people you don't assume anything from, man.
That's a very weird situation for you to be in, and I'm proud
At
of you
dinner.
for handling it
Thank
the way
you.
you did.
Thank you, 'cause
especially with the noodle in your mouth.
Yeah. It was it was linguine. It was just
Nice.
Yeah, but and
Sure,
like
it
I
wasn't
said,
like a drool, like
no, but no. I realize now that was a weird way of responding to your question. And like I said, the weirdest people, I mean, like the simplest people do the weirdest shit. Like I told you today, I was driving on the expressway. I called Chris because he asked me about tonight and whether or not we were going to record, and I answered.
I was at work too.
Yeah, and then good on you, man. And then I hung up, and then like 2-3 minutes later, I call him back, and I go, dude, I think you'll appreciate this. I'm driving next to a guy.
To a guy.
To a guy who's in a Honda Spark or whatever it's called, with a handkerchief, like one you blow your nose into, not a bandana, like a handkerchief, a tiny little thing, folded into a nice little square, resting on the bridge of his nose.
And then he had his glasses.
Yes, so it only went to where my knuckles are on it, like on either side.
So you think it was
and
so this shit didn't happen? Like where he gets like the indents in his nose from wearing glasses?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Like this isn't even bad to have.
No, it's not.
It's
And
like,
then
you wear glasses. That's
exactly.
it.
And then he looks at me with his beak, because that's what it looks like. He looks at me and then looks back to the road and keeps driving. Now, me, being Mr. Paranoid, slowed to about 40 miles per hour and let him catch about a good mile and a half. Because I was like, either the car's going to blow up, he's going to shoot a random passerby, or, the
And what
police.
ethnicity?
I couldn't tell you.
Ethnicity?
Couldn't tell you, but he had dark hair. He's a very nice coif going on. It's a beautiful flow.
Yeah.
Beautiful flow.
What car? Because maybe
Honda Spark, that was it. It's blue, powder blue. If you're out there, stop being creepy. Because it was...
Thanks for listening, though.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
If you listen, we're not saying you don't listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Like, keep listening, man.
Don't be creepy, but thanks for listening.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man, because it really threw me off guard, and I don't like that I catch all the weirdies. I keep catching weird people, man. There was someone straight up sitting outside of a park bench talking to herself while I was on my way to work yesterday. Just talking to herself. No one around. No one.
Now, was she staring like she was in
No,
the fifth
she's
dimension?
kind of like just looking all over the place, talking to whoever.
Was she tapping her foot? Was she scratching her ear? Like,
No, and it looked like she had a job. It looked like she had a uniform on, so I don't think she was that insane. But I mean,
I talk to myself, but I don't want to be
Bubble?
having a conversation with myself. You know?
full on. It looked.
Like, you shouldn't be answering yourself.
Oh, I answered myself. But
Like,
in my head.
answering yourself like, hey, how's your day going? It's your day,
Oh,
Bob.
yeah,
Like,
you
you're
can't
talking
do
to, like, the right side of your body's talking to the left side of your body.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
That's
like, that
fucked up.
shit's not.
I don't know, but I'm keep catching weirdies, man.
You know what's been really interesting for me lately? You ever start on Facebook and you just start scrolling through a bunch of these fucking videos?
Yes.
That's what I've been doing lately, because I still don't have an Instagram. I literally deleted it, and it's like I don't go on Instagram besides to post our shit.
That's good.
And then Twitter is like, yeah, you can see a bunch of left complainers and right people complaining about the left people. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
that. But Facebook, they got a bunch of funny fucking videos. So I'm gonna sound like an asshole here. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. It was about people with Tourette's going on dates. So it was very different to see this type of format, kind of how the date went on. Because the people that, like, they went on the date with, it was a blind date, but they knew the person had Tourette's. Like, you gotta at least...
You gotta give the
yeah.
fair warning.
So, but they knew, and they're like, oh, I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, he's actually really cute, because the guy had Tourette's, and she's like, oh, he's actually really sweet and cute and everything, and I'm like, I had a really good time. But, like, then they showed, like, them talking at the date, dude.
Oh man.
And I'm going to hell for laughing at this shit, because, like, he shake, and they can't control what they say, man. So whatever pops in their head, they say. I think that's at least what it is. So it's like, hi, nice to meet you. They're sitting down, you're fucking hot. And then they're like, talking like this. And then they just, like, she's just like, okay. Like, this, just, like, continue on with the date. And this girl's so nice, she's not even saying anything. But then they, like, are talking about the Tourette's and shit. And the guy was saying, he was talking about this Netflix show he watches or whatever. I think it was that new Dope documentary series or whatever.
Okay. I watched the movie Dope. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
The girl in there was surprisingly attractive.
Yes.
I did not expect what I saw.
same. But then she was like, "Oh, I'll for sure check it out." And then the guy goes, "It's fucking awful. Don't watch it." Like, just random shit like that. He just would randomly, like, say out loud.
It's my dad.
And then he's just, like, talking about his dog. Fuck off. But it's, like, always a swear. And I felt so bad, but I couldn't help but laugh.
Why is it always a swear though?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Because
why?
then I watched another one where it was a group of people with Tourette's that were hanging out out, and that makes it even worse
man.
because they set off each other's Tourette's or like their
Like a
twitches.
chime.
So all you hear is, "Ooh, fuck off! Hey, how's it going?" And dude, I felt so bad, but they're like laughing at it because they know they have it. So it's like I don't feel as bad laughing at it.
That's fine.
So they're like, these two are like sitting like one side of the room, and the guys in the corner. They're having a conversation. They're having a normal conversation, like, oh, like, you know, it's not too bad having Tourette's. Fuck off! And like, like these two other guys are just wee. just random noises, and these people are trying to have a conversation, and then this is like donkey dick and like some random shit like that.
But why is it so vulgar? I don't get why. What part of the brain Tourette's affects that makes it vulgar?
Bro, I was crying, but also felt so bad.
Like, I don't like donkey dick is not in people's lexicon of conversation starters.
Like the fact that this kid went on a date. Like, imagine meeting somebody. You're fucking hot. It's just like ding dong. Like fuck off.
Jesus, oh God.
I'm going to hell.
Hey, I don't think
But at
so.
least I think they laugh at it.
Right, they put it on Facebook, so clearly they want people to be entertained by it. But jeez, man, that is, man, that hurts so bad to laugh at. Did you ever
Yeah.
watch the Tourette's guy on YouTube?
No.
There's a whole channel dedicated to this guy's dad who had Tourette's, and he kind of made it to raise awareness for his dad. But it's comedy. It's pure comedic gold. This
But
guy.
the thing, what I love about these people, they're able to see it in a way they can laugh at it, like the way that, like you guys were just saying. So like they don't feel bad when people are just laughing, and like when you randomly say "fuck off," like that's funny.
The Tourette's guy, he had like a shirt and it was like sweat here on the front of his stomach and then sweat by his tits. And it looked like Mickey Mouse. And his son goes, "What is that, a shirt you got from Disney?" He's like, "No, it's not Mickey, it's tit sweat." I was like, starts cussing on his son. And then like drops a jug of milk and goes, "Dick, nipples, titty, fuck." I'm just like, and you think sometimes that it's not real, but the reaction is like, but he had to get a neck brace because of throwing his neck from like jerking it whenever he
because
says
that's what
shit.
it's like, jerking and shit.
Like, I mean, count your blessings that you don't suffer from that. But shit, I just don't understand what makes it vulgar. Like, I don't know. My girlfriend had an internship where she worked with like frontal lobe injury patients, you know, and the frontal lobe fucking controls a lot of like your impulses and like how you can control what you say and how you can like form a sentence. And this one guy had an injury to his frontal lobe and it made him extremely touchy and unable to control the words he said.
Really?
And he would say things to my girlfriend that I was like, I know he's handicapped, but I want to punch him in the throat.
That's a hard thing, man.
Like, I know he's handicapped, but I want to hit him. I just want to punch him once. Maybe if I hit him hard enough, it'll correct whatever the fuck happened to him. But yeah, I don't know, man. I can't even imagine living your life with something that makes you just shout donkey dick randomly.
Dude, I feel like, because I showed it to my brother, and you know, like, one of those things where you see that's, like, bad and you laugh at it?
Yeah.
But then you showed it to another person to make sure they laugh so you don't feel like an ass. That's 100% what I use my brother for. I walk into the room, I'm like, I'm laughing. This is funny, you should laugh at it, please. And so he's watching
please confirm
it.
I'm not a scumbag.
Yeah, and then, like, the first video of the
fantastic.
date, he didn't laugh, but then he laughed at the second one with the groups, and I was like, oh, Larry, thanks for that.
Oh my god.
So-
I know, you kind of just want to get,
I feel like an absolute asshole, but... Hey!
Yes.
Hey, Dom.
Yes.
Hey, Dom.
Yes.
I hit chest and triceps today.
You did? Oh, hey, just we talked about it on the last episode. The 9/11 mastermind has come out and spoken against the current CIA director nominee. So he's given his opinion on why we shouldn't have her. So that's
So
good.
he's able to have a voice opinion.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's great. Fuck him. Like, that just makes me want to have her even more.
Wow. I'm sorry. But I hit chest and triceps today.
Yeah, hit chest and triceps.
And I hit it with my boy Gio, my training partner. Yes! What the fuck is up? And he hit a PR. He hit 85s on incline bench press. I mean, dumbbell press. And I hit 75s. So I was pretty excited about that. Yeah, we were moving some weight today.
Yeah, you were.
Some big boys. I had my white t-shirt on. I felt pretty good. It was pretty cool.
Did you take a video? Did you get hit on again by that lovely woman that works? Or inadvertently hit on by that lovely lady that works up at the front?
Oh, no.
Any movement with that? Any movement?
I was talking to her today, actually.
Oh, did you?
And I texted her saying, "Are you still here?" Because I know she works till 7, and I work till 8:30. She usually comes and says, like, talks to me when I'm coaching. And I was just like, fuck it. If I see her, I'm going to ask her out to a movie. I'm just like, fuck it. And I texted her, like, "Are you still here?" And then she never answered.
Huh.
I don't know. She's like, it was pretty cool.
Working and getting hit on at the same time.
Well, no, it's like, okay, because, like,
You're getting hit on, dude.
I'm in between.
You're getting hit on, dude.
What?
You're getting hit on. She's hitting on you.
I don't know.
I think she's just kind of like softly hitting on you. It's not like a big deal, but I think she's softly.
Gosh, she's so pretty, man. She's like, so cute. Like, fuck.
God.
But no, like, you know how, like, sometimes the doesn't have a lot of kids in it? Mm-hmm. And, like, I can, like, roam around.
Yeah.
Because my friend, my coworker stays there. And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I'm going to go check on the gym.
And you don't come back for like 45 minutes?
All right, it's not that bad. At least.
Oh, I do that all the time in
Really?
summer. Oh, I do that all the time. I'll be like, hey, Ange, I gotta go. I'm just gonna go walk and see if Teen needs anything. And then I just leave and come back like 45 minutes later after bullshitting with one of my coworkers. It was totally
try
fine
that.
though, because nothing fucking happened.
Well, see, my coworker's pregnant, so I don't want to do that to her.
Good point. My coworker was pregnant.
Plus, I think I'm
like,
going to run for Godson or Godfather, so I don't want to.
You're gonna run? Do you have like buttons made?
Yeah, I'm making flags and whatnot. Like, vote for God.
You're gonna spend a lot of money just to have your heart broken, I have a feel, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a godfather, and I took being a sibling for that to happen. I'm co-godfather, which is bullshit.
I mean, we work together 2 days a week, so I guess you could
Oh,
say
you're in.
Things are pretty serious. But yes,
buddy.
I would say, hey, I'm going to go check the gym, and then I'll come back for like 15 minutes, but I'm like talking to her. And it's like again, man, I can't get out of that, like.
Oh, this is the chick that works there.
Yes.
Oh, her. You
Yeah,
can't get
man.
out of it? You can't get out of it?
I tried. But then she's always getting back to like I have this joke between her, like I tell
Working hard or hardly working? Like that joke? Are you that
No.
guy? Okay, thank God.
first time we talked, she's like, how tall are you? And I said 6 foot.
Okay.
But then I was like, alright, I'll let you in on a secret. When I don't have shoes on, I'm 5'11" and a half. And then now she's always like making fun of me about that, and it's like back and forth. And she was like putting up these signs, and I was like trying to help her, and then she was like, "Oh, since you're so tall and 6 foot, maybe you can help me." And I was like, I had to go with it, and I don't know. It was weird.
Has any headway been made? And
No, dude, because what do you
stepping
think?
out?
I just texted her, and she didn't even fucking respond. So like,
So no headway has been made to like step out of work with the conversation. We talked about anything serious? Music,
no.
likes, interests, dislikes.
Likes on what?
Music,
Oh, I thought you-
podcasts,
oh, okay.
food, even. Don't mention Star Wars as one of your favorite movies yet. I'm like,
Sure,
have you?
Sure.
Okay, well, there's
There's a red flag.
You can, dude. I was just thinking about this when we found out Han Solo was gonna get a solo movie, pun intended. It was like the beginning of summer. It's almost been. That was a knee slap, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost been a year since we found that out, man.
Fuck.
Shit on a shingle. That is.
I remember a year ago you were all over Wyoming, girl, and
God, you mean
Telling-
walking cancer
telling me Han Solo was coming and watch me skip at 6 a.m. So that was a good time.
Dude, countdown clock is ticking for you and her to be coworkers again.
No.
I'm so excited. My ex, your fling,
Oh God.
and
so worried
and
about
Snapchat girl
I've been so worried.
and
about that.
Allie are all together.
Allie's cool.
Allie's harmless.
No, but the one you brought up, I'm so like weird about that, man. Like the fling I had, and it's like she got the same job as me and working like every day, same time. Probably shouldn't be talking about it on the podcast. But yeah, dude.
Boing, it's fine.
Oh my god! Sorry.
Just spit all over the place. Thank God for the spit guard on the mic. My mouth was open, Albert.
I'm sorry, dude. It happens. It
That's
happened
fine.
today when I was coaching practice.
You know, like when you're sitting in like a serious moment and you scoff. You know, like someone says something that's like kind of a joke or not really, but you don't want to like go because you're in like a meeting, and you just go and you like breathe through your nose and kind of scoff, and then a booger flies out. So what happens lately? I don't know what it is. But I've become so gross. I've never had bad allergies, but this year has been so bad. I have to take an allergy medication because I can't fucking breathe. So for a while, this is gonna be gross. For a while, my nose would get this snot that's just globly, just a glob. It's like a solid circle, clear. And sometimes I would just like breathe and all of a sudden just pop out. Like with no warning. No warning whatsoever, or even feeling it.
Dude, that's the worst for you just talking to someone.
And your nose just jizzes on your shirt. And you're like, fuck. You know what I'm saying, man? That happened to me. I was laying with my head over like on my bed, just like hanging off the side. And I breathed and I just shot a rocket onto the floor. I'm like, I got nothing. I am running all the time. It happened to me in a meeting.
Dude, oh fuck. Dude, my dad is the king of that shit. He'll randomly be talking to me and my mom, and just fucking drool just comes out. He's like, fuck, sorry. And he just plays it off so cool. He just laughs. Fuck.
Dude, that's my uncle. He's like perpetually, if he starts walking and not paying attention, it's just his nose is perpetually running. He's got like a drip hanging from the top of it. And I literally would have to sometimes just throw a rag at him and go, my God, man.
I love it when we were at Olive Garden the other night with my brother, his girlfriend, my mom and dad. My dad's just like trying to be like father of the boyfriend or whatever, and he's like talking he's eating soup, and it's like, if you've ever been to Olive Garden, it was Zuppa Toscana, that's the soup, and he had just a potato up on top of his mustache, just talking like this, like, Dad. He's like, and he just goes completely the other side where it's on, and he's trying to get this shit off of his face. It's just the funniest thing.
God, I love.
Did I ever tell you the story of my dad when he went to 7-Eleven?
No.
And you ever have to fart and sneeze at the same time?
Yes. Or as I like to call it, a heart attack.
So he's sitting in line, right? And not sitting, he's standing in line waiting to like pay for his stuff, and there's like pretty cute girl standing behind him. And he's just standing there. I'm watching him from the car, and then all I see is a Jew, and then right in front of the girl's fucking face. But I think what the sneeze mask.
Oh my God, the clutch.
Not the smell, but the noise. So the girl was just like, "Oh, blessy good."
Just fell over. Oh my
fuck.
God. I love dads, man.
Dude, dads
They're
are
so
the
great,
best.
man.
They're just
Oh
they're
my
trying so
God.
hard, and you can tell they're trying.
Dude. Okay. So my dad. Oh my Jesus. Sometimes my dad talks without thinking through the whole process, or acts without thinking through the whole process.
Did you just fart?
No. So, wiping tears off my eye. So
You cry easy when you laugh, man.
I do. It's because I had to hide crying a lot at funerals for my family members, so my tear ducts are all fucked up. It's a true story.
Okay.
I didn't want to cry at funerals because my dad didn't cry. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. And then someone made me cry, and it was just all over from there. That was bad. It's brutal. Anyway, so you know the Xbox 360. Mm-hmm. You know how it's got like the glowing ring.
The red ring of death.
Yes, that happened 3 times to us in this house, and trust me, when it did, it was all hell.
It was drama.
It was drama. So, oh God, this was in the early stages of the internet and our functioning with it. We tried looking up problem solving. Nothing worked. My dad finally got on the horn with Xbox Live. And he's like, you go through the stuff, press 1, press 2, press 4. If you speak Chinese, press, so we're going through that entire process. He finally gets to a real person, and the person is not being clear with what she's trying to tell him. He can't understand her, and he goes, this is my father, goes, are you drunk? Because I can't understand a damn thing you're saying to this woman. And this woman goes, no, sir, I have MS.
Bro, that's fucking awful.
It gets worse. My dad goes in rebuttal, well, then maybe you shouldn't answer the phones. He's right. I mean, like,
Bro, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
I love how he just shot back with straight confidence.
Yeah, he was just like, you shouldn't answer the phone
fuck.
then. If you can't speak to the customer, you should talk on the phone. Another moment my father had. We were at Five Guys. It just opened. We were at Five Guys. Hectic, because it just opened. This guy behind the counter is acting like a real piece of shit. Like, he's not being helpful. He's not being like, hi, welcome to whatever. He's just like, hi. Yes. Just being super, like, basic. When I say that, I mean, like, he's doing the basic amount of what he needs to do. Not even caring that he's there. And my dad's like, like, what? Can you, like, help me out here? Can you, like, give me something? Kind of, like, being rude. And the guy goes, oh, sorry, sir, my friend killed himself just today. He's like, I really don't want to, like, be at work. And my dad's like, maybe you should have called off then. You still have a job. Like, I was just like, Dad! Stop! Like, oh, we never went back to Five Guys.
Yo, was that the one closest to us?
Yes!
Fuck!
Yeah, man. It was brutal, man.
My friend just killed himself today. Well, you're still here to work.
Maybe you should have called off. Maybe you should have just taken the day.
Jesus.
Oh, dads being dads is one of the best things in the world.
Dude, my dad has always had an issue with any type of referees, umpires, some bullshit. There's just one of two stories. There's this one tournament where my elementary school was playing this other team, obviously, in a tournament, and they asked him to be the official scorekeeper.
Oh, wow.
Of the scoreboard and everything like that. It's really not that hard of a job. But third quarter comes in, ref makes a bad call. My dad gets kicked out of the game as the official scorekeeper of the scoreboard. They had to find someone from the crowd to take over his job. My dad's like, you're fucking bullshit. And like, this is a 5th grade game. This is yours? Like, yes. And he just, no, it was my brother's. He was just like yelling like fucking crazy and just like, he just doesn't give a damn.
Oh, man. My mom pulled a dad move once. My brother used to play, like, travel basketball for a church league. Sexy, right?
I'll get him later.
Not. And there was this team that we had to play a lot who were literally the biggest douchebags you've ever seen. They'd hard foul everybody, no matter what.
Was it Warren?
No, it was Trinity.
Emmanuel Lutheran?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, fuck them, man. I hate that school.
So they were just hard foul everybody. Shove, push, knock down, kick, whatever. And the head coach, this woman was a piece of work. She'd encourage it.
Jeez.
We went there.
Some coaches are fucking crazy, man.
I didn't understand. I was like, woman, these are like high school kids. This one kid that played on my brother's team, they were friends their entire life, and my mom and his mom are friends. The kid just is a cancer survivor.
Oh, God.
Cancer survivor. He gets fouled going up for a layup. It's on the ground. And you hear one of the players go, pussy.
No shit.
And everyone heard it. And my brother's friend's mom, the kid on the ground's mom, yells, "Would you watch your mouth? What are you coaching over there?" And the woman goes, "I got it under control. Shut up!" Like, across the thing, like, and no one said anything. No, a ref did not, and a thing. Game's over. My mom goes up to the coach and goes, "I just want to let you know that you should be ashamed of yourself and the team that you have out on that floor. It's a bunch of kids playing basketball and you're acting like a bitch. And you're not representing what it means to be a good sportsman out there at all.
Shit.
It's disgusting." And the woman goes, "Let me tell you," and puts her hands on my mom. My older brother comes out of nowhere and is like, "You take your hands off my mother! You take your hands off my mother!" And like my dad's like, "Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go." And like he just escorted Jeff. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Thank you. And like there were cops called and shit. I was like, "Oh my god, my family can't go through a function."
Damn.
Watching sports parents. I saw a video on Instagram of like some dude calling a girl a fucking bitch to her face.
Well, dude, there's always those like the
too into it parents.
The too into it parents, the shortcut mom haircut.
Yeah. Debbie.
My son's the best one out there.
Debbie.
My son's
It's
the best
always
one out
Debbie.
there. If he doesn't score doing something good, it's definitely the referees or the teammates or the officials and any of the coaches.
Yep.
My son is going D1, and if that doesn't happen, it is a false statement.
Just fucking man. Because I've played travel baseball since I was 10 years old.
Wow.
Or used to.
Wow, that's a long time, bro.
So from 10U to 18U, travel baseball. I say 17U. Rest in peace, my mom. And and then I've been through it all, man. I've played like travel basketball, travel baseball, and all that shit. So I've seen it all. Like, they're so competitive with these kids. They're so damn young, man. It is so like, you ever see the documentary on Netflix with Little Tykes?
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, I haven't seen. I've just seen a lot of videos on, and like fist fights in stands for Little League.
Yeah, but of the parents.
Yes.
Not even the kids. The kids are like, "What the fuck, Dad?
Like, why is Dad being
like
hauled
I'm 9?"
Exactly.
Like, these kids even know better.
I will say, I think that the sport should be competitive no matter what age.
Yeah.
But the parents need to put it in perspective.
Yeah.
The kids also need to have it in perspective, but it should be competitive.
When okay, you come a certain age, and I think it's at least like 8th grade.
Yeah.
7th or 8th grade.
Yeah.
Where it becomes starting to get competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, actually competitive, where like playing time will now start decreasing for the kids that aren't.
Suck ass.
Yeah. So, that's Pony Girl, man.
What? Let's read it out loud on the podcast. I liked it when you did that behind the what?
Yeah, you're damn right. Fuck, what was I saying? Yes, so like 6th and 8th grade,
Yeah,
6th, 7th,
like
and 8th
it's
grade.
serious.
That's when it starts getting serious. Like, okay, but when you're up to like 12 years old, and I'm watching Little League baseball on the ESPN, and some of those kids are brats, so I'm punch them in the face. But they're having these kids throw fucking curveballs and shit. And like, oh, that's his pitch, man. Yeah, that might be his pitch.
Good.
But he's gonna end up. Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
They're good. But I have something to say about them being really good.
Pete.
Is they're gonna end up. They're gonna end up like me, like the fucking Tommy John. Like, I swear, you ever seen Angels in the Outfield?
Yes.
And the angel comes in, and he's like, yeah, he has 6 months left because he smoked cigarettes or some shit. Like, you ever seen that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's me, but the Tommy John. Like, yeah, he's got 6 more months. He'll be joining the club. Surgery is on this day.
Oh, jeez.
Because, dude, I can totally tell when
Yeah.
it's coming, man. And it's fun because these 12-year-olds throwing curveballs, spinning. They know you gotta throw it. Throw it out here and snap it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
You'll get a strike. But
That's true,
to a
man.
Little League organization, good ball players.
Yeah.
Good ball players, because some of those teams play regulation size. But at 12 years old,
You getting really close to me. I didn't do anything.
those Little League games that you see right there,
Yeah.
46-foot mounds, 60-foot bases, 200 and something foot fence. When I was 12 years old and I played travel baseball, pitched from 52 feet away instead of 46. Bases were 70 feet away, and the fences were like 250 plus.
Really?
So that's why you see him so goddamn fast. When I played 46 feet and 60-foot bases, I was 9 to 10 years old. That's why these kids are throwing. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't throw
You
hard.
threw a lot of numbers at me. So what you're saying? Hold on. I blanked out for a second.
Basically, putting a 12 and 13-year-old kids on a 9-year-old field.
Ah,
Yeah.
you could just went with that.
Sorry.
Just went with that.
Somebody will understand. They'll be like,
Oh,
yeah, damn right, Chris.
And then half the rest of the world will be like, "The fuck you just said to me?" Yeah, no, that's okay. I
Yeah.
got you.
So
now.
just
Fuck
keep that in mind. I'm not saying these kids aren't good because
they're
there's some
fucking
fucking
great.
studs out there, man.
Who's that one chick that's gonna be the first female pitcher in the major leagues?
Monet Davis.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you're not gonna join the men's league. Sorry. That's why we have the WNBA. What was that? Brittany Granger is like, I could play against DeMarcus Cousins. No, you can't. DeMarcus Cousins will eat you. DeMarcus Cousins is a man, a myth, and a legend of violence. He will kill you.
Well, there's that one girl that's really good, but nobody can take like.
Brittany Granger, is that what you're thinking of?
Well, she's a dude.
Shit.
Maya Moore. Maya Moore's really good. I know her.
would
from
get her
Cohen.
shit
Oh yeah, they'd get their shit wrecked. But I'm just saying they're
blocked.
really good. You know they did that.
shoot from the chest like it fucked up.
That survey where it's like, would you rather find $5 on the ground or have your local city WNBA team win the championship? 80% out of 100% said they would rather find $5 on the ground, and I was one of them. 20 only fucking percent.
I wonder how many people answered that, honestly. Because, I mean, come on. The parade would be maybe moderately inconvenient to get around traffic. Be like, oh shit, why is there backed up for 5 extra minutes on the road? Oh.
So if you've thought for a whole day, 24 hours, on whether you should find $5 on the ground or a WNBA championship,
$5 can buy me lunch. I'll take $5. I'll take the 5. I'll take the 5. I'll tell you what, though. I want to watch that big 3. I want to go see that at the United Center. That's coming. It's Ice Cube's basketball league. It's half court. You didn't hear about this last year?
No,
That's a big
dude.
damn deal, dude.
3-on-3?
Allen Iverson plays in it.
No shit.
Nate Robinson's going to play in it this
Nate
year.
Robinson's a stud, man.
Al Harrington.
He's like the Nelly of basketball.
He is.
Nelly's a stud too.
I don't know. I think celebrities are playing in it too, but yeah, no, it's a 3-on-3 league, half court, refs the whole 9, and they're taking like United Center. They're not just playing in all. They played in
Ice Cube can
Allstate.
do what the fuck he wants, man.
They played in Allstate last year. Now they're playing in the United Center. They fucking got like the 4-point shot, which is like a half court shot. If you make it, it's 4 points.
Really?
So the possibility for a 5-point play exists.
I had a cool. Speaking of basketball, that's really cool. I think we should go to that. But
Could live stream it. Get so popular. Pay for us.
I had a cool coaching moment today.
Oh really?
So usually at the beginning of practice, my 6th and 8th graders, we do something called free throw ladders. They all line up, all 10 of them, on the baseline. Each one individually take a shot, a free throw, right? Because free throws are very important.
Yes.
First guy comes up.
You got to score when the clock is stopped.
Yes.
So my dad would scream at my brother when he played basketball. It's like, Jesus, Dad.
My dad was like, box out!
Yeah, that was my dad too. Follow your shot! The 3 things every parent who played basketball in high school will say to their son.
Oh, yeah.
Score when the clock is stopped, box out, follow your shot.
Play till the whistle.
That too. Sorry, 4 things.
But usually we do that. First guy, if he misses it, they have to do 1 down and back. And then it goes all the way up to 5, and then 5 all the way to 1.
You're sadistic. That's
So, we played a really good game Saturday because I wasn't there. I was there.
crazy. Because I wasn't there with you.
No. I was there, but I was reffing. The actual reps didn't show up for the game, so it was me and my boss reffing the
How the fuck
game.
do you not show up to work?
Yeah.
Work.
Because I was versing my boss.
Oh, this is not good.
So it was me and him reffing.
Favoritism.
No, we're chill. My team won, but it was like no coaching. I just literally had to tell them who to sub, and it was like 10 kids there, so it was 5, switch 5, so I did literally shit, but they won. So I was like, alright, you guys are cool. I'm not going to make you run as much today. But I said, if I make this full court shot, you guys have to do 5 down and backs. And they're like, fine, fuck you, coach. Like, yo, whatever. And then I'm like, alright, fine. Take a shot, swish.
Oh.
And I've never been so hyped, but had so many people hate me at the same time. Because they're like, I was like, let's go. And they're just like, really, I'm not gonna make this wrong. Like, we play a really good game. Because last practice, I said, because they missed like 9 free throws or whatever, so they tallied it up. They had to do 9 down and backs. And I was like, all right, Joey, go to the corner. If you make this long shot, you don't have to run. Like, the team doesn't have to run, and I'll do 5 down and backs. Kid gets up, swishes it from full court. I'm running 5 laps. Like, and they're all like clapping, like, let's go, coach. So that was a little redemption. It felt good.
Buddy, I miss those days.
Like, you know my team. So like they've been in the league since they were like in kindergarten. So it's just like they're
so
like
they're
friends.
seasoned vets, and they're like, got beards and shit. They're ready to go.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I do want to go watch one of those games just because it's super entertaining. Take a picture. We're out this bitch.
Wow.
All right, guys. If you want to follow us on the Twitter,
What?
I think Pony Girl wants to. Oh, Chris wanted to talk about something, and we have some time, so might as well talk about it. You were gonna ask me what is it like with my sister bringing a boyfriend to the house.
No, yeah, for sure.
weird.
I wasn't gonna ask that. So you knew. Yeah, what's it like?
It's,
meeting.
Well,
It's not really bringing over meeting.
yeah,
What's
don't
that?
take a picture. We'll go on for a little bit longer. Well,
Good one, Dom. Now people are gonna be exiting it out. They're gonna miss this.
Hey, I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Okay, good. I can hashtag that, get us extra views. Well, he met everybody in the immediate family, my brother included. I feel bad for him, but he's a trooper, and my dad again is being a dad, because this is his daughter now. Like, my dad's a dad. When I brought a girl over. Mm-hmm. He's still a dad.
How much you paying him to hang out with you?
Well, I cry.
$20.
So, I mean, like, so this is the person I make the check out to every week. Like, Dad, come on, man. He's being a dad, and now he's got to be a dad with his daughter. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, that's what they're called.
And, man, he is so nice to him.
The fuck?
He is so nice to him.
Really?
Asking him questions about his school and about being an engineer.
Maybe he's fucking with his head.
And my dad's like, oh, I went to school for that, and I really enjoyed that. I could have went, but I didn't win. He's giving him his life story, and I'm just in the background staring like, I didn't know that. Just like, I didn't, but like,
And then he just randomly goes, "Yay, that's cool. You go to that school, son."
and then like I start to fade out, just
back to the future.
Yeah, just like, and then, no, exactly. But like he was asking him questions, and he was really nice, and didn't make fun of my sister, and didn't make fun of him, and
No shit.
I stood there.
But how do
amazement.
you feel? How did you feel about the kid when you shook his hand? Was it a fish? What is it, tilapia? Was it a fucking man? Was it Willie Nelson?
Was it a marlin or was it a guppy?
Was it the Rock Johnson?
As far as fish go, I would say it's just like a salmon. It's like a bass.
Largemouth or small one?
It was small. It's just like it was there. It was just like, what I'm saying? Like when I shake a man's hand, I want to feel a little pain.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to wince a little bit.
Yes.
Like, oh shit, man! Did he break 1, 2,
yeah.
3, 4?
Tommy
5,
and Phil's
everything's
dad.
there?
Pretty sure I break my hand every time I shake that man's
Exactly,
hand.
man.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I do this weird thing where it alleviates some of the pressure, where I like put this finger on their wrist, so it's not so painful. Do it next time. I swear to God. When you go to shake someone's hand, put your finger on their like wrist. It's like it alleviates some of the. Just give me your hand. I'll show you what I mean. Give me your hand. It's not gay. Like that. Alleviates some of the.
Feel your pulse.
Oh, you're good and healthy there. Nice. All right. Let's take a picture. All right.
Was my handshake better right there than his?
Oh, 100%.
I didn't even try there, man.
100%. I don't like to for my handshake. I want to know
I'm not
you're
gonna
there.
lie to your sister. I think she could do better, man.
I think so too. Anyway, but it's good. You gotta start. You gotta get out
Whatever
there.
makes you happy.
You gotta get out there. You gotta get out there. All right, follow us on Twitter at Spirit
Episode 41.
What? At Spirit _podcast. YouTube, we're the Spirit Podcast. Instagram is Spirit Radio Podcast, and Gmail is Spirit Radio Podcast at Gmail. So go.
Please help us out on topics. These last 2 episodes have been us just fucking talking as friends. Okay?
Which has been okay. It's been going fine. We talked about 3.
Dom's a
episodes.
good guy.
Okay, but we need topics.
Makes my life interesting.
I don't want to hear about his work shit. Okay. I'm fucking with you.
All right, guys. See you
Peace
in the
out,
next
bitches.
one.